Yeah! Oh my God!
A few moments later.
A video that appears to show a woman running down the street before pulling the trigger in a deadly shooting. You can actually hear bystanders cheering that woman on to fire away.
Yeah! Yeah!
The witness who saw that scene play out, what did they have to say?
This entire fight all started over a man. Baltimore City police say 31-year-old Shakima Turner was shot to death. The shooting stemmed from multiple arguments throughout the day between Turner and another woman. That witness says the tension started over a man.
They went to my neighbor's house, banging, kicking on the door, saying, "Come outside, we want to fight, we want to fight."
Those arguments then escalated into the streets. This video, now circulating on social media, shows a woman running down East Preston with a gun in her hand, chasing after who is believed to be Turner in the distance.
The lady grabbed her purse, chased her down the street, shot her. Wow. Everybody left the lady to die on the corner.
Police say investigators arrived on the scene and Turner was taken to a hospital where she died.
It's all over nothing, over a boy. It didn't have to turn out this way.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all with another video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all had a great weekend. My day is going absolutely wonderful. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers to the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Maryland by way of Baltimore. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Maryland, everybody outside the great city of Baltimore. And now before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. And as you all may know, today is what? Yes, today is Messy Monday. And this story has hot ass mess written all over it. Now, before I start the story also, I want to send a special condolence out to the family and friends of 31-year-old Shakima Turner, because it's very sad and tragic what happened to this woman. And all of this mess was caught on camera. Because that's all it boils down to, people. So please forgive me for saying it the way I'm saying it, but at the same time, it is what it is. But before I dig deep into the story, there's something I need to address real quick. Now, just a few days ago, I received a disturbing DM, a message that is, from a person I did a video on. Guess how long ago, family? Yes, 7 years ago. And this person had the audacity to sit there and tell me that by me using their picture, their mugshot, I did not have consent. And just like I told the person that sent me that DM, when you commit a crime, you give the public consent to use your image because we are informing the public of what you have done. And now I understand that a lot of people do not know the law, even though some of them think they know the law. But at the same time, when you commit a crime, you put yourself out there like that. So don't nobody need your consent because you already gave consent by committing a crime. Now, I noticed one thing about these people. They never reach out to ABC News. They never talk trash to NBC News, CBS, MSNBC. No, they pick certain bloggers that really get on their ass when they commit these crimes and didn't have the nerve to tell us they're going to get a lawyer. So to all the people out there I have did videos on, or in the future I'm going to do videos on because I'm not going to stop, what you need to do instead of contacting me, contact your lawyer and let your lawyer review what I said and see what he tell you. He going to tell you the same damn thing. You shouldn't have committed a crime. And also, did he lie on you? Now, it's one thing for you to commit a crime, but it's also another thing for a blogger, which we have a lot of them that does that, make up stories on you. And one thing about me that you all know, I value the truth. I value integrity. And I would never sell my integrity to no one. So I'm always keep it real. Just like I don't want nobody to lie on me, I'm not going to lie on you. But to people I have did videos on, and also to their family and friends, you all cannot get mad at me for sitting up here putting your people on blast, especially when your people are wanted or have committed a crime. And the nerve of those people to sit up here and reach out to you. So to Honey Boo Boo out there in Tennessee, I'm not going to say your name. I'm not even going to say the crime that you were charged with, which was a very serious crime. But how dare you reach out to me, ma'am, on some consent mess when you already gave everybody consent? I mean, your picture is still up, no matter if it's been 7 years ago. But anyway, I want to tell you this right here, baby. God bless your heart. I don't hold no ill will towards you because I understand that you're mad. But at the same time, you got to understand, you brought that on yourself. As in the case of this story right here, where we have 31-year-old Shakima Turner, who was recently, yes, sad folks, gunned down on camera just last Tuesday. Now, all of this stemmed over, they say.
This entire fight all started over a man.
over a damn man. Now I'm gonna ask you all this right here. Why would a person sit up here, number one, and fight over men? We are talking about grown-ups. Shakima was 31 years old. And look here, when I do these stories, it's not meaning that I'm judging somebody. You all get the truth mixed with judging. Only God can judge you. Now listen here. Now I know sometimes that, I may go a little overboard or whatnot, but at the same time, these stories warrant that. So you all cannot sit up here and watch videos and watch people get gunned down and didn't have the nerve to tell the blogger they're judging when you see people getting killed on camera. So I don't understand what you all be saying when you all be saying, well, Trey, you all be judging. No, we don't. We just tell the truth. Not true. Some of them judge, but me, I consider telling the truth. So I just wanted to make sure that I put that out there. Now back to the story. Now, all of this took place over a man in broad daylight. Like we have told you all 1,000 times, I have made several videos warning you all, begging you all, pleading with you all not to go to people's house. Because you would think after people have witnessed so many people get killed on camera, they would stop going over to people's house. Now, the story also said that the shooter, and we do not know the shooter name, folks, the shooter is still on the run. And the shooter is trying to claim self-defense. Now, Miss, boo-boo, wherever you at in Baltimore or wherever you at in America, what you done is not self-defense. Like, we understand that you don't want nobody coming to your house trying to fight you or trying to bang on your doors or whatnot. But at the same time, you cannot sit up here and chase somebody down a damn street, down a whole block, and then gun that person down. And now, as you all see, and of course I had to edit the video because I cannot show nobody getting shot and laying there dead. So if you want to see the video, click the link below. It'll take you right to the video. But I must warn you, it's very graphic. And it's going to make you question who are really your friends. Now, instead of Shakima friends telling her, let that go, stop fighting over a man, and we do not even know who the man belonged to. So let me tell you all this right here also, women, and men also, but I'm talking to the women really. If you got to fight over any man, it don't matter who it is, guess what, boo-boo? That is not your man because you don't fight over something that belongs to you. So women, if you ever find yourself in a position that you have to argue with a woman and fight a woman over your man, guess what? You need to question that man because maybe that man is doing something behind your back that you do not know. And the last thing you need to do is lose your freedom, or in the case of this video, lose your life over somebody who don't belong to neither one of you all. Think about that also. And sir, why would you sit up here, number one, and have these women going back and forth like that? And also, think about this. Like, the woman is on the run, Shakima is laying there dead, and the man is left free to do what the hell he want to do. Think about that also, because you all be taking things too far. And like I asked you all so many times in the past, why are women so violent toward each other when they have a problem? And more than anything, why do you all keep going to each other's house when you already see videos I have done and other bloggers have done of women going to people's houses getting killed? Because you would think after so many people done got killed on camera, that would be a warning. And that would make you want to stay your butt at home or find an alternative way to solve that problem that you have with this person.
They went to my neighbor's house, banging, kicking on the door, saying, come outside, we want to fight, we want to fight.
So let me ask you all this, family. What would you do if a group of people came to your house to fight you? How would you respond? Would you call the police, or would you come outside and try to fight them? Or in the case of this story, would you pick up a gun and chase them down the street and then shoot and kill one of them? What would you do? How would you handle that situation? Me personally, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up that phone and call the police. Now, you all can say, Trey, you a punk. Trey, you snitching or whatever. But it don't matter because all of this could have been easily avoided. Now, you would think by Shakima coming over there with a few of her friends. And notice, even though Shakima was laying there dead, I could not show that part. Now, as you all see, her friend is still talking mess. And notice what her friend done while Shakima was laying on the ground dying. Her friend looked down on the ground like she was looking at some Coke can or a piece of trash, and then looked right back toward the shooter and started back talking mess. Not one time did the friend kneel down to try to check on her or anything. Did not even speak a word to Shakima, and Shakima is laying there dead. So that goes to show you, these people are not really your friends. So you got to be careful of the people that you are mingling with. Be careful of the people that you are hanging around, because guess what? They could have easily been somebody else.
You can actually hear bystanders cheering that woman on to fire away.
Yeah!
And what makes this story even more crazy, family, is the fact that how this shooter, and we do not know the person's name once again, but if you do know the person's name, you can leave it below. Now, imagine the shooter shooting at Shakima. Now, what if the shooter would have missed Shakima and shot and killed an innocent bystander? Somebody who would have anything to do with this situation. A little child, a man or a woman, anybody. Now, imagine how would you feel if that was your loved one and you walking down the street and your loved one get taken out all over some mess somebody else is doing. You got to think about that. And the way this woman shot Shakima, she shot her in the chest, and like Shakima died right there on the spot. Because as you all see the unedited version, you will see Shakima's not even moving, her feet are not twitching or anything. And that's a damn shame right there, to lose your life over a man who clearly did not want either one of you all. So let me tell you all this and take this message with you. One thing you do not do is fight over something that does not belong to you. And also what makes this video so disgusting is the fact that before this woman had shot and killed Shakima, you had people in the background saying, shoot her. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah! Yeah!
And these be the same people in your neighborhood or people that you know telling you to watch out for white folks. But just like Tupac said, they tell me it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here. You got to think about all that because it's a damn shame how we do each other. But when another race do us a certain way, guess what? We all in an uproar. Everybody got something to say about it. Ben Crump, these other bloggers who be race baiting. But guess what? When we hurt each other, they all remain silent, ain't got a damn thing to say. So they go to show you they have an agenda. And even though that Tupac song is very old, guess what? It still rings true today because guess what? The same thing is still going on today. We have to learn to treat each other better. And at the same time, if you have a problem with somebody and you're all grown, Shakima 31 years old, and the woman that was running down the street behind her looked to be in her 30s also, you all are full-grown women. You could have sat down and talk it out. And guess what? If you can't talk it out, you can't reason it out, leave each other alone. But the last thing you need to do is get involved in some ghetto mess, going to somebody's house, trying to fight somebody over a damn man who don't want none of you all.
This entire fight all started over a man.
And I'm going to tell you this as a man. No real man that loves a woman is going to put a woman in a position where she can get hurt or get killed. No real man that loves or care about you is going to have you out there fighting another woman over him. Because if you're fighting over another man, guess what? That means that man have been dealing with another woman behind your back, and you need to check him instead of trying to check the other person. But this is what happened when you sit up here and try to show off, and this is what happened when you try to sit up here and go for bad. Because all of this could have been easily avoided. Now think about this. Now we have a woman who's 31 years old, who in the prime of her life, shot dead in front of everybody. And guess what everybody was doing in the background? Well, most of everybody. They was back there cheering and laughing like it's all good. Now, you still have one on the run, and hopefully that person will be arrested. And at the same time, it's a damn shame, and I find it very suspect that the police have not even released her name. And the reason why I say that is because this woman stayed right there in this area. And also, the neighbor knows the woman.
They went to my neighbor house, banging, kicking on the door, saying, come outside, we want to fight, we want to fight.
So clearly, they are trying to keep this woman's name secret. And I do not understand how they are keeping her name secret when she sat up here and committed a murder. Now, true enough, in closing, because you all gonna say, well, Trey, they had no business going over there. You're right. Shakima and her friends had no business going over there. But at the same time, you cannot chase somebody down a damn street with a gun and then shoot them dead and run off and then try to claim self-defense. It does not work that way. Only way you're going to get self-defense, guess what? Is when the damn altercation is taking place. You cannot sit up here and wait till somebody sit up here and do something to you and then they leave and run down a damn block. You chase behind them. It wouldn't matter if they jumped on you. Guess what? If you didn't kill them then, you cannot chase them down, then kill them and claim self-defense. Because it does not work that way. The law clearly does not work that way. So to whoever this woman is, what you should do, ma'am, is get you a good lawyer and also turn yourself in. Because sooner or later, they're going to find you. And if they don't find you, guess what? And I hope not. Maybe Shakima family or friends will find you because you just never know how people is going to take this. Now, you got to ask yourself at the end of the day to the shooter and also to Shakima friends, was it worth it? And shame on you all, her friends that is, so-called friends, for going over there with her because a true friend is not going to allow their friend to get put in any kind of hurt, harm, or danger. That's a true friend. A friend is not going to let you go over there and fight somebody, especially at 31. Think about that. Now, I remember a time we used to go to people's houses and fight, but guess what? We was 13, 14 years old, 15, 12 years old. No way in hell you got no business going to somebody's residence trying to fight them over a man who don't belong to neither one of you all. But anyway, in closing, when more details come out to the story or when the person get arrested or turn themselves in, I will keep you all updated. And let this be a warning to you all. Stop trying to show off in front of people, especially if you're grown. Because when we were children, guess what? It's fine. You're a child. But Just like the Bible say, when you become grown, when you become an adult, you put away what? Childish things. It's time to grow up. And also, stop fussing and fighting over men and women who do not belong to you. Because if they really belong to you, you will have to fuss and fight over them. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me. We can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. And I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.